There are Egyptian American Muslim women, women terrorists talking inside of my head. There are Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists talking inside my head, pretending like their voice is coming inside, trying to make me look belligerent and violent, but afraid I'm gonna be honest, say that I hear voices in my head now that I know what I was comfortable saying it before. Like, imagine bitches are trying like their voices coming from outside. My fucking god, I hit another fucking level of like uh, nailing this fucking nailing this nail to the cross. Or these piece of shits. There's no way in fucking hell, dude. That's how the bitch sounds, trying to figure out how she's gonna get her record uh, before they get locked out of the weapon, or how to hack into heads. That stupid bitch, as if she didn't know that was coming. The stupid whorebags are fucking trash. What did they expect the men to figure it out? They banked on a script. They were banking on their stupid script to to break down my confidence so that I wouldn't say that I hear them in my head, and so that I'd shrivel up and curl up in a ball and slip my wrist and die. They're so fucking stupid. They're Egyptian American Muslim women. Every color.
Yes, I like a mix of them. Well, the ones that are like pure and ones that are
This is nice. ليه ليه تقول لي ليه oh, this is the entire suit. Three pieces.
and this one is navy full zip.
Three pieces.
Even the large I will send you the picture and then you
I can't even get off of it. Must be zebra everyone. Do I actually fuck the wall and if it all sucks, fuck you. After you get done. You should feel like into a fucking hole.
Um, it's all way bigger. 36. Yeah, it's not 34 million. Yeah. No, say, yeah, like it's like sold out right now. Yeah.
They're trying to shove food down my throat. This is a little better, but that big. It's a circle. 36. Stuff to die. Oh, yeah. Piece of shit. Get off of me. Don't worry about what I'm doing, bitch. Stupid bitch. There are Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists talking in my head with a war weapon. Do you hear me? They're talking in my head with a war weapon. They don't want me at Nordstrom because they can ask the employees here if they heard what I hear in my head, and the psycho bitches are trying to murder me and make it sound like there was something to investigate. Like they were investigating what was going on and at the same time murdering me and trying to get me to commit suicide. This is just ongoing abuse. They're murderers. They're trying to murder me. If you see how much of my hair, look, my hair. See that? They're Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists. They want to destroy the records that are produced with the weapon that they're using to talk inside my head. Do you hear me? Do you fucking hear me? Look what they did to my forehead. And they're constantly in my head saying, ha 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 ha. And I mean, like, that's how close they are in, like, I can feel them in my head. I can hear them. That's how close they are. He's laughing. He's like, you sound retarded. You sound retarded. They're talking in my head right now. Isn't that prohibited for you to be talking to me or to be investigating me to the piece of shit? Isn't it prohibited that the piece of shit investigating me with the weapon that they're using to talk into my head? Isn't it prohibited that they talk in my head and prohibited that they investigate someone that has a mental handicap? Fucking lying bitch. They're Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists. They're talking in my head. I'm not letting it go till the bitches get sentenced to death. I like this. One of the whorebags talking in my head just said my daughter's name. Do you hear me? She said, Leah. Look at what they did to the skin of my forehead. Dude, I want the bitches to die. They're trying to get me kicked off of YouTube. They're murderers. These bitches need to be sentenced to death. No, I think I'm okay. Thank you. I want them sentenced to fucking death. Do you hear me? They're pulling on my face right here, right now. They're Egyptian American Muslim women. They're Egyptian American Muslim women. So I posted pictures. I'm going to post a picture right now to my YouTube channel so you can see what my hair looked like. You could see what a difference. I mean, like, it was big with these huge ringlets. And then look at this. And you want to tell me it's not fucking murder? They keep saying that bitch is ready. They have no idea how ready I've been to sentence them to fucking death. They're Egyptian American Muslim women. They kept saying, it's dire that we make her hair fall out. It's dire. Now they're making spitting sounds in my head. Dude, these bitches are the most psychotic, disgusting trash. Wait till they find out what you would have done if you had the chance. Fucking stupid psycho bitch. These bitches they're making these homeless people's legs rot so that the like Bernadette, they murdered her and They left, the terrorist talking in my head left her to decompose for 5 or 6 days so that there was no evidence of the scars that the weapon left, because it's very distinct. Like stab wounds look like stab wounds, burns look like burns. They didn't want there to be any evidence, so they waited for her body to decompose. And then they trafficked her mom to go call her sister and look for her. Who and ended her sister Natalie ended up, they're playing with my head, driving out to the house, or I think it was a house or a condo or apartment that she was staying in, and found her in fetal position, decomposed, reeking. Okay, 5 days later. Same with the homeless people. They don't want it to be obvious that there are that the injuries or the issues that they're having in their legs are actual burns from the weapon. So they're making their legs rot. They cause their legs to swell to the point that they rot, and they have to amputate their legs, so there's no evidence of the injuries they cause. And then that person is now immobile, and guess what it looks like? It looks like it was a surgery wound. You don't see, like, this is fucking crazy. I want to watch the bitches die. They're Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists, dude. Oh, if people find out what they've been doing. All I want to do is make it clear they're talking in my head. The piece of shit's talking in my head. The government must have cornered them, because yes, they caused me strokes. Yes, they handicapped me, but they can't shove drugs down my throat. They can't force me to commit suicide. They can scream in my head and make me miserable till I want to, but if they take control of me and force me to commit suicide, the record is going to be reviewed. Because they're not doing that either. I'm really trying to understand, what in fucking God's name are they trying to do? Maybe they're trying to get someone to feel defensive, and then suddenly to do something to you, feeling that they needed to defend themselves. In hopes that we'll die on the spot. Maybe they want me running around screaming, bitch this, bitch that, go die, fuck you. I want you to whatever. Maybe they want me saying all this crazy shit and someone to feel uncomfortable and to come and shoot me. And to say, oh, we didn't expect it. And then there's nothing to inspect, and and the voices that I heard, there was no way to source where they were coming from. So what, nobody hears me? I could hang out here and talk like this all day, nobody gives a shit. Plus, I don't know you, I don't know your shit.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. North Irvine Spectrum is now closed for the evening. Our store hours for tomorrow will be from 10 a.m.
Oh man, they
When
closed.
exiting the building, please choose the West Entrance
I have to go find myself another place to
Thank
sit.
you for shopping with us. It's been a pleasure to serve you. Have a good evening.
So they're burning my scalp right here. They're Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists. They're talking in my head. Still. Okay, well then get off my page. Why? I don't know why I did that. You're so weird. Get off my page. Baltimore, isn't it like 3 hours past? Like, if it's 9, 10, 11, 12, isn't it 12 over there? So, anyways. That's funny. Anyways. Dude, the terrorists talking in my head are Egyptian American Muslim women. No. No, they don't have Dior here. Alright, so, like I was saying before this guy got on my page, see you later. See you later. The bitch is talking in my head. Look what they did to my hair. It's obviously murder. It's obviously fucking murder. And they don't just like, but I don't know.
All right.
It's not, they have a war weapon that's like, it could just give you a heart attack. What? They're making my hair fall out. They're making my face swell. Like, it's the fucking women. It's the fucking women.
What did she say? She was like, you did it?
Like, why hurt my entire fucking family? To destroy the way I look? Like, why? Why just try to destroy all my relationships? Why? Why go through all this fucking, like, when they could just give me a heart attack? Dude, the reason why is because they're gonna study those records. They want the bitches to die, dude. I don't know what it says. The bitches talking in my head are trying to get their victims murdered. Maybe they're trying to get them to say, my hair, look at my fucking hair. Look what they did to my hair. Look what they did to my hair. I want them sentenced to death. They're Egyptian American Muslim women.
Sorry.
It's okay. Dude, if people find out what these fucking bitches have been doing. They want me kicked off so badly because YouTube will scan through and it will flag certain content. Dude, the terrorists talking in my head need to be sentenced to fucking death. They're Egyptian American Muslim women. They're murdering people with this weapon that they're using to talk inside my head. So the men don't want me looking around because when I look around, it's obvious that there's no one talking to say what these terrorists are saying in my head. Plus, I'm surrounded by all these businesses and employees and all these working professionals. It's like any one of these people they could call on to testify. The weapons that the terrorists, maybe that's what it is. They're advancing weapons so that terrorists have no excuse to say they couldn't find the source of the voices or to identify anybody in the area that the people they were investigating, the so-called suspects, were in. Platform, I don't care, I'm not looking at that. If there's a social media, if basically the weapon is connected to all these social media platforms and it can basically pull up someone's face, for example, and identify, for example, based on, maybe it could identify where everyone is at based on social media posts, like process of elimination. That's what I was trying to say. To eliminate who could have been in the area that they could call on to testify to say whether or not they heard the voices that I hear in my head. So the bitches talking in my head don't get away with this shit. Plus, there are surveillance cameras. There's people that are employed here. Target is here. See, Target. Do you hear what Target? It's named Target. Okay, and then they have cameras literally everywhere. Literally every fucking where. To the weapon and talking to my head so that they could do a process of elimination. So that these bitches can't say they couldn't sources or they couldn't identify any of the people in the environment to call on them if they were to take me to court or whatever.